I'm Christine, the anxious beginner. And that's Palais, our fearless captain. Together, we've bought a 45-foot sailboat, and we're ready for an adventure.
We're going to try and clean our water tanks, but before we can do that, we need to fix our leak so that we can pump the water out of our tanks. So first we need to remove all the settee cushions and get access to where the leak is again.
Turns, and this part here is now a little bit stuck.
So we got the broken piece of the fitting off, and we're on our way to Canadian Tire to see if we can get a shark bite fitting that will hopefully fit on the little end that's sticking out. It's about 3/4 of an inch. If it doesn't need any longer than that, we can get a fitting on without having to cut off the old glue that's left over from the previous fitting. If we have to cut that off, I don't think we can do that reaching behind the hot water tank. So we're going to have to completely dismantle the settee, which we will have to do eventually because there's a bunch of other fittings which are cracked and will probably start causing problems later. But it'd be nice just temporarily to get some running water again.
It has blue tape on it?
It has blue tape and red tape.
Perfect.
Is it hot or is it cold? I realize we should have got some tape when we were there to put fresh tape on these things. Here's the broken fitting. You can see here the piece that cracked and then started leaking. It screws in to a copper fitting that's hiding behind the hot water tank here. So what we've done is farther up towards the forward head, we've cut the pipe and pulled it through, and then we're going to replace this with a push connect fitting that we can then screw on, and then push the pipe back, and we'll reconnect the place where we sliced it with just a coupler, which we got a longer coupler, so it will give us a little extra length. So when we cut this old fitting off, the length we lose there we can make up with the coupler. So now we got to cut this old fitting off. Do you want to do it?
Yep. Like this?
It doesn't matter which direction, you just, as long as you turn it the right way once you...
But...
Yeah.
But do you just press it like that? And then this part against that part is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then now I can turn it.
Yeah, and you just gotta turn it a whole bunch.
Yeah, see, it does go there. Do you want to try it?
crazy that they managed to plumb all this with that board in.
What is the fuckery that is in there?
Like, all I can imagine is that whoever installed this was like 4 inches tall and super strong. And they climbed in here with all these pieces and soldered them together and then climbed out again.
So like Santa's elves?
No, more like borrowers.
Oh, okay.
Except way stronger. Because basically everything that's in here is blocking all of the screws that would have needed to be screwed in to put this top part on. So it feels like this top part has to have been put on before they put in all this plumbing. Doesn't make sense.
All the plumbing that doesn't really fit in there.
Yeah. Like, I want to hire the person who did this. They're fucking amazing. And then I want to punch them.
It stopped like it's supposed to. Because there's pressure in there. It looks like it worked. I don't see leaks.
After an inordinate amount of work, we finally have everything completely apart, and we've removed all of the cracked fittings and replaced them with shark bite brass fittings, and now we're ready to turn everything back on. Hopefully nothing leaks. We have all the fittings replaced, well, all the ones that need to be replaced, connected, leaking, disconnected, more tape added, reconnected, and we're pretty sure we're finally ready to put the seat back down on the settee and screw it down. If we're not, we'll be taking it all up again. Double check for tools.
And here's my bruise from when I was trying to get in there yesterday. And it actually kept waking me up in the night. It actually hurts really bad. It doesn't look as bad as it hurts. If you liked this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to join us on the next adventure, hit subscribe.